Yeah. Oh, what the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You're unconscious during Sakas, so you don't know about it. We just heard it was a body discovery announcement. Apparently, when the stable people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everybody know. I believe suicide, a search of a culprit, can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly. Also, I see something on that poster. Someone wrote there. The body discovery announcement. Then Cheerio really is
Naturally.
dead. Yes. Dead. Before you start screwing your head off, go around everyone up. Seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Or if it was Miss Literature, what I suggested, heavily suggested it could be last time, I don't think he'd actually do this, because it would get him killed. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all had passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Shiro's body.
Damn.
Damn, that ain't gonna keep us safe. There's another victim. Which means we all in the same position again. Fuck, man.
What the?
Fuck. What is this?
What?
This is just a dream. It's a dream. It's only a dream. Yeah, it's a dream. Boy, I haven't given me a thing of green life. Shut up. Put on this poster.
Hey.
Wait, look at the wall. These letters on the wall. Yeah.
Hey.
Shut up. Oh, can't talk to you. Oh. No. There were more important things to worry about than a dumbbell. What's all this? The word bloodlust, just it's on the wall in blood.
So,
I don't think it's some kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But, you know, think about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? Oh no, is that serial killer previously mentioned one of us? A murderous finger kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Oh no! At the scene of each crime wrote the word bloodlust. It was written in the victim's each blood. I completely forgot about that. Like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. The nickname, or what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, a murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
what is this?
This is some kind of copycat killer to animate Genocide Jack style. Why would he would do that? Perhaps it's to work out a real Genocide Jack. What are you saying, Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
Yes, there's no way. But we're going as far to that bloodlust and sin. I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well.
In a situation dealing with a stupid murder. What is it now? Kyoko, let's point towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Kyoko was the last to arrive in that room, now so she's standing there. No. Why? Why? Gedunk. I don't know, I sound good. Toko. He must over to the club's Toko and start trying to shake her awake. Toko, you okay? Come on, wake up.
Oh,
That's right. Oh, that's right. I remember what you said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not want too many horror villains then. This isn't a police. This is a version of rules, right? But this pass out some other side of the room. No, I think it should be okay. Regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Oh, so since you have found purpose doesn't count? Gotcha.
just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? You gotta wake up. As if she heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake, until it jumped from her she was slain. The strange reaction was at a total loss for words. She kept leaping straight in the air, fidgeting her stance as he did. The other time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she has to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. What? That always just so sucks, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Yeah, I'm thinking like some sort of split personality. Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm kidding. Whoa, is that it, buddy? Hey, are you dead? I said you were obvious kill material, but this might be a bit too obvious.
What the heck?
Yeah, she must have had a head real high when she fainted. The what? The head has the front and back. I've been near the bottom. I see truth that are ever wise.
Well,
This is quite... It is quite a journey. I mean, sound completely different. No. Ellie's fine. At least the status I've got. That's a good thing, mate.
I see.
It's gloomy, I think. That's not funny. You are still certainly vacant. It'd be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I'm not taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Yeah. Taka, can you help me? You totally ignored me. Well. You take care of the girl. The rest of us can begin the investigation right away. May I assume no one has a problem with Sakura, Armando, and guard duty again? Hold on a second. Let's get to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened this time, silly, realize that
Don't make me repeat myself.
there is no question that Shiro was murdered by someone among us. Sus. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Raj ran! I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Why? Just figure out. You guys got no balls, you know that? There's nothing down there at all. Well, I'll let you credit mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Some monologue in a comedy cave here that you give us. You did bring it, right? I said it, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the Monokuma file. You know how much I must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
no way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examine the corpse of one of our friends. We have to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I just can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too.
Help me!
I had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
What a implant I'm gone. There's no to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it. After all, dead body is just a liquid. After all, blood's just a liquid. A dead body is just a simple object. Well, there you are. Enthusiastic about all this. Are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? You don't have Master Cut, but we all die. It's true, but to jump into it so soon...
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine. Go off and die somewhere. Right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body? Is it an object?
Piece of shit!
She was an object, so no respect will beat some in the air.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen. There's some truth in what Perky has said. Koyo.
Because...
Don't solve this mystery and find a killer. Our own lives are forfeit. Wait 1 second, when in like the starting of this chapter, well, not starting of this chapter, like, okay, so in the beginning of the, whatever. In the beginning of the game, when you start it up, it just saw pictures of pairings. I wonder, because one of the pairings was specifically Sasuke and Leon. That could mean, and I saw the next one with her, but I don't know who the other person was though. I should skip that from now on. But there was like 6 or 7 of them though, so that isn't very reliable. If you don't solve this mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Baki was right, the genocide Jack is someone who wanted to kill Chiyo.
That's right.
And unless we do something, more victims could stop piling up. Hey, more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. That's your worry. You don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Oh. Huh? I'm gonna rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around to kill everyone, your lovely student life would be over, right? The new rules match the regulations menu. Well, I guess that's good.
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least one potential of a serial killer angle. Yeah. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I've understand his thinking, but if we can kill off the 2 people, then 1 person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before anything else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up.
So,
Well, now, talking you don't talk a lot better, Nah, yes. I'm gonna get you out, Duff.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation towards it. We do not solve this mystery if we kill Shiryo.
Is that okay?
They will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We have any other choice. First of all, I better go check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chiyo Fugasaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. Okay, so this is like early morning. Well, more like late night. The body was discovered in a girl's locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head of a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Because she was killed instantly. That's not as important complaining about it. Know what happens? No matter what I gotta do? Monokuma files may add a truthful section of your handbook. Hey, Makoto. Do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. Oh, so what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me doing my investigation. Huh?
What?
Purchasing your talents. The same talents which allowed you to solve Sako's case. So, no, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Hey, maybe I can become your private officer. Start working for you. I have a feeling if I do that, it's going to end badly. So you invited me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then. So we get started. But we need to get moving. There's no time to be sitting around like old people. I don't really know what just happened. It looks like we walking back here on this one. Yeah, boy. So, gym memberships, right? Do you ever use them? Well, actually, I mean, you obviously do. I also think you don't, but you get your exercise from other means. Dude had a real complex about being weak. They cheer top back, right? I need to get stronger. Yeah, I remember she said that once. So I did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But you really need to get stronger that badly. I mentioned it, but she was a girl. Well, most girls aren't that strong. Don't say that around her. I don't know, man. I really thought about that stuff. About the Cheerios complex. I can't help but be wondering what that might be. One of those accounts has been added to the truth bullet sections of your handbook. Truth bullets. Okay. Good. You. Jesus, not all the time. Now it's become the site of Cheerios' death. But why was he killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed anywhere else and carried here. She's very light, that is true, but maybe that hobby's gonna kill you. But still, well, things that came here on her own by choice. Why'd you say that? We've been talking about a lot lately about we want to get stronger. So we soon looking at exercise. But according to the medical profile, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would you really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
He and myself are using the locker room during that day. So she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it. Although we invited her to join us once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she's trying to avoid us. And says she can exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
But it's much difficult to imagine she would have come along. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So instead they're going to come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But she would also come in somewhere else. It's a possibility, I think. Psycho's count has been added to the truth's bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Oh, yeah. One thing I want to make clear, that we can actually wipe a lot of people clean from being, being suspects, like all the guys, for instance, pretty clean from these type of things, because, you can't go in here if you're a gun. And I doubt you would have wanted to train with just some random guy. At least if you would. So, I don't think it's her. She seems to be some sort of supporting character. She has a chance. I never really considered it. But she doesn't have much of a reason to come in here at the middle of the night either. Oh, shoot. Now, her. I have a weird suspicion about her, but the thing is, my suspicion, she seems too obvious. Like with that weird, when she got knocked out, she suddenly turned to that crazy person. Well, not crazy, I guess. I mean, if you give it normal spread, she would be mostly normal. The way it's described her moving erratically, and her weird, different voice, it wouldn't be all too surprising if she was it, but I think that's what they want us to believe. Sakura is the most capable out of everyone here, so you can do it easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I wouldn't doubt Celeste either, though. She was awfully calm about it, but she was calm about it last time too. So I don't know. Junko's dead. And why is Cheerios not have a dead thing on her? Huh. I don't know if that was just how it was last time, but not shown as being dead. Yay. That's interesting. Could this be a thing, though? I feel the life drain on my own body. Dead body. Cheerios, dead body.
Very strange.
But the more the more I look, the more strange it seems. It's supposed to be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. What's this say? Oh, it's got some blood on it. What's happened during the murder? There's writing there too, but what happened? Look at this puddle. There's a first blood stain on the carpet. We also got splattered with blood during the murder. There's a dumbbell on the floor and there's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Malakuma file set up. Blows to the head of a blunt object is what killed him. Does that mean the dumbbell was actually a murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbells may add to the truth bullet section in your handbook. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by staying on here. I'm gonna check every aspect of this case. It's true, but
Let's go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's pushing. Yeah, I caught up with the wrong person this time. Sweet. Honestly, as I've said before, this is our next location. Huh? If it's related to the investigation, yeah, for yourself. Yeah, for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Did a minigun fire off or something? Did a gun was used? No, but that was surely riddled of holes. A Swiss cheese cosplay or something. That's kind of cool. A bunch of different pool-related items of itself, which have nothing to do with the case. I can't leave yet, still. Let me see the crime, idiot. I think maybe some kind of dumbbell, but yeah. Chances that the crime would be committed through. Speaking of which, you. You at least have to figure out what we should check about my health. This bad boy? Don't guess and donut. I don't think it's related to what happened, Cheerio. Wait! So, you know, if I were to think of something that would be related, it'd be that, you know, rope stuff? This one in one has more clean pills on. That's what time to think about it. I remember right, this card reader's meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
If it you with it, so you just take it up with Monokuma. He said that then quickly and softly clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Wait, we can just call for him? He called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yeah, the card reader has been designed to interface with each one of your e-handbooks. You can only insert a locker room corresponding to a gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through where the door was unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
There was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The cinematic Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And school regulations prohibit anyone from lending anybody else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go to the girls' locker room and only boys can go to the boys' locker room. You know what Cheerio's body being found in the girls' locker room means? God, I can see right through you. See right through me? Let me tell you what you're thinking. The Cheerio's found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? Just pay closer attention to regulations. Yeah, so it's been following you the entire time. Yeah, Makoto, I figured it out too. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Wait, what? I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tomogawa family. So you managed to snip out the loophole in the regulations. When you, I would bet if you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little excitement to things. Treat me like I'm a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now that since the dead can't act talk, they're not people anymore, the things.
Yep.
Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. There's a loophole, but you know the boss of someone, that means someone would have to loan it to.
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listen, you may want to pass out. Be more like Pokemon. Get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Also called you criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out your damn self.
That's fine.
So it means someone could have stolen it. But who would have stolen it? Well, there's a stolen handbook. I did already wipe the girl some suspicion, but this does bring new evidence. Not evidence, it's just bringing a new idea to the table. Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking mental faculties for fulfilling myself. Let's to the main hall. The main hall? I don't understand what's going on. Nice. Oh, this place. Came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure out for myself? There's a mailbox here. Could it be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Boy, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So you finally found them. It was the first place I looked. Huh? Did you know they were here, Bakuga? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. I seen there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. And these handbooks belong to Junkun, Leo, and Sasuke. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I made it turn on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Saka Mizuno. Right, this is Saka's handbook. You understand? This is the key to the loophole I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Just pay close attention to regulations. The asshole's been in front of you the entire time. Ooh, yeah. The act of loaning. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. This is interesting because this is just a thought. Earlier, I looked at the score report on each person. I would like to note that Shio was still alive. But then again, and she hasn't had a thing put here yet. But then again, she still has the autopsy. So I don't know. Well, it's not even an autopsy. It's more like just general facts about the killing. It's just a thought to think about. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main EO handbooks have been added to truth bullet sections of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. What's on?
Very strange.
Strange, one of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? Leon? The other handbook, so Junko's name. The other handbook, so Junko's name when I started it up. The one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
Would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. That's the way to put it. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution which the mastermind concocted. Cruel, heartless death. You're right. It won't be surprising for that handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey.
Now I'm really angry!
What? Daddy, your handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it'll break that easily. I mean, it broke his bones. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say I want to break and want to fake and break, it will stand up to 10 tons of pressure. That's waterproofed up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Okay, so good to know. If I ever get into an execution event, I borrow everyone's handbooks and use it as armor. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's secret. I don't want you to go break any more handbooks.
What?
Leon must have broke it somehow without realizing what his weakness was, right? How to say? You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? The was hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. So maybe that is Cheers ebook. What has happened? Monokuma says it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Oh, so you need connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. It could just not be his, but think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Could it be relevant in a later case, though? Yeah. Okay. Okay then. This will be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the real culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chio. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. What did you mean by that, Bakio? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Jim's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. That would get you a lot of clout. Then, you really think, do you believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Cheeto?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have to doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Then it was seen as Genocide Jack, right?
What?
Just the best it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. Like a ghost. Attacking suddenly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this notorious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, one of us could be a demented psychotic killer like that. You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean literal right now. I have something that'll prove it, and I can show you. Okay, then show me. It's really proof of something I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you'll need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Cheeto. Evidence. Does something like that really... Hey you two. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
I mean...
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me. You're not the murderer, are you? I wouldn't want to believe it's you, but I didn't.
Please!
This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
I mean...
But it's an emergency. What's an emergency? Emergency? What happened?
Well...
What's wrong with Toko? She's acting super strange. I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What do we do, Bakia?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we'll take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I expect that. If I for sure, he'd just say no and I'd be the end of it.
Yeah!
I'm suspicious that something will happen. Okay, come on, hurry. If I see now.
Let's go.
So you head to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Junko, instead. There's not time for this. You tall little... Tall. I'm short. You're also so extremely tall. You're also always facing towards me. This game controls weirdly in first person. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. Yeah, you're swimmers. You have to have really strong legs. So, what's this emergency? So after what happens in the girls' locker room, we left Tulka in the room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and say all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. May as well give it a shot. Door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flew up behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. You know, that sounds like, regular. Sounds like her regular self.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Well, it's a closed case, everybody. Let's pack up and leave. Toko did it. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. We did it. What was that? I had that the whole time when I think a little while ago. Drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Yeah, we'll drive her out. Drive the killer off a cliff. It doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah, it makes enough sense for me. I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. So you think the same thing is back here? So you think that the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Shido? So why Toko's so scared? I don't think she's scared per se for her sake. I think we found ourselves the killer. But then again, as I said before, that is really obvious. She could just think that she's the killer. And we have to defend her. It's an idea. I wouldn't be so surprised, because we just got evidence that it could not be a girl. Which is, you know, interesting.
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. You know, anyone who might be able to persuade her? Oh, hey man. Listen, you gotta control your simp. Also, you're much taller than me. This is like even level, which, come on. I'm not gonna look quite at it, but come on. If you, I wonder, I'm short. And that's just a perspective thing. Either way, no, I'm just short myself. Hey, Baka, do you think you could ask her? Come over the room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure. Whatever. You gonna talk to Baka? I guess you mean ask when you want to. Baka stepped from the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. I give a few moments. Open sesame, mofo.
what do you want?
Leave me alone, you're so annoying. Baka.
It's Byakuya.
Byakuya. Sorry. Sorry, I couldn't keep my promise. Don't worry. Never again. Just Jack have control ever again. Yeah, okay, it's pretty obvious that she at the very least thinks she's Genocide Jack. It's not proven. It's very heavily insinuated, which might be the problem. Even Baki couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's go back to the investigation. Hold on. Baki, what was that Toga talking about just now? Something about a promise.
What?
I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh. Okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Waiting for a reply, Baka sped away. Baka! Bianca. And I hurried to catch up. Bianca. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. Oh, it's a library again. The library. Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves it was just like Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't let me say it again. The computer! Oh, the computer's gone. Interesting, eh? I remember the other side of this door. It's an archive, right? Let's go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside. Wow, there's so many books and files. There's so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. So here's hey you. Pay attention to surroundings, just so discover that value for yourself. Oh, there's no camera. Is that? Yeah, do us of it. Yeah. The box seems the most interesting. There's one box. It's empty. Well, judging by the smudges in the chest, looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There's an extension cord built in here. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? I want the desk lamp. Ah, it's the extension cord was full. Oh yeah, the same one I saw Baka using in the library before. Baka.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then moved over there. Too dark over there, so I found a plenty of good use. Nice. I get back some of the money that I used. Oof. Oh. Well. So many file stuff to that itself. I'm not seeing all these things.
That's enough.
Those documents sound dangerous. Dangerous. They detail all people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous too, this for a commoner. I mean, like members of the Diet or something. No, the ones who's a real power. The Secrets Council controlling everything from the shadows. Everybody will be disappeared before it. Take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll let it go for now. I sell those books at a high price. There's something behind you. Not you. There's something behind you. A thick file stuffed into the bookshelf. If you think of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. These things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's kind of things that any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? Those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. They are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Uh-oh. Okay, well, this place now. Silver stuff type files. Got really better, and I picked up one at random. Ah, you can stop by indeed, just like that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the important presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs might wind up and peeking at it. I'm making a sound, I would send the file to the south. I mean, we're safe in here. So I finally get to some true splendor of this library. Yeah. The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here. It's under
Interesting.
classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that, it's just not like I tell you please believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How can anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much hope Peak truly wields. Or perhaps Mastermind may want to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. Or it could just, give us files so we know exactly the best ways to murder. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it. What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like this are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean usually? Usually? Ordinary? Normal? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, we consider it usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubts. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents more than once? Well, that must be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at ours. At home, ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. We and Mrs. Tomigami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. Why is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. All I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, must know all levels of the world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. This is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Because actually trying to scam me more than the actual mastermind. What always interested me most were the cold cases and investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing those reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As the Dark Mockingbird grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
that's right.
This is the complicated case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene the word bloodlust is with the victim's own blood. And the second is that the victims are murdered, the bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is flirts in the blood and the victim's body suspended. It's exactly the same what happened in Shiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. But the second characteristic is what the victims are suspected. Only ones who knew about that particular fact are members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, no one in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about this aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chiro's corpse, the body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could a killer know about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
in other words,
That right there is evidence that Genocide Jack is hidden himself among the rest of us. The genocide Jack really is. Such a brutal fiendish killer is walking around among us. Wonder why he hasn't killed earlier.
Interesting.
Things really starting to get interesting out there. I never imagined a killer of such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it'd be good if you take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to figure out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Thanks, man.
That's right.
I had to put a presidential assassination. Yeah. Because, yeah. Yeah, okay, I know. This one behind you, right? Or above you. I'm blocking up. I got Genocide Jack case file. Can you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Thanks. Are you hand me a file? I flip through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly my hand stopped. I reached a page of photo from the scene where each crime had been collected. Oh. Pages of Genocide Jack ran on for several pages. Ken Hasa 37, Twin Haso, Tensuro Honda 17, Sojigaku 23, Kano Arisi 14, Takashi Yosada 30. I'm sorry for butchering these names. Look at stab moves though. Kazuma Taja, Tamafuji Gondo, Yumchida Natrosa, Tashichi Masume, Yuto Yumejira. There was no end to it. I am not good at saying these. But one thing became perfectly clear to me as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in the exact same way. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another incredibly interesting tidbit. Next page. Profiling results. All the crimes took place on either weekdays and nights, or during holidays, either day or night. Most common time for killings like this is on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student, and the suspect would linger at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. As an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was an external reason for this. The confused behavior suggests that the subject may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
the key point there is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality, I thought I think you said TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more believable than anything else up till now. But maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case files been added to the 2 bullet sections of your handbook.
let's go.
Alright. We should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Nowhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait. Bucky. As usual, Bucky totally left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, that's where I part ways. Have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? You start with something like that?
I don't have time to play with
Nothing here annoying misapprehensions. Did we think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I feel like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one who killed Cheerio. That murderous fiend. It's one of us. Yeah, I wonder who. It's, you know, it's... Who is it? I'm gonna find out no matter what it takes. And to do that, I still have to go investigate one at a time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. The others might come up with some info I might find useful no matter. I need to find everything I can. Well, actually, I want to check the rooms. Yeah. Ah. Here we go. Here we go. This is left open. This Toko's room. I should probably just leave it alone for now. Let me check Cheeto's room. Cheeto's room. No, Cheeto's room. Why? Why? Like, yeah, I mean, people, why her? Come on. I guess there's like, you can't say this game like doesn't have like a feeling of like anyone is vulnerable.
How unfortunate.
Maybe it's the confessed embarrassing secrets after all. No, sorry, chill. It wasn't strong enough. That's fine. It's your fault. I mean, it's not your fault. It's your fault. It's indirectly, yeah. Run. There's the pool. Hello. Swimmy. Hi, there, how's Toko doing? Here before. See what coming out and it keeps on mumbling something about genocide Jack. So I just left her there. Good job. You left her. I'm so swimmy. I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Okay, I have a feeling that 2 kills rule is about to come and play. I'm not gonna lie. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. Yeah, 2 things that God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? But Cheerio would have liked to eat more donuts. But that was her one big regret. I still try to spend more time with her. Couldn't think about it. Who did you spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, it was a bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like, at least he was trying to keep a distance from us. Actually, Sako did something similar. Said that even though you and her bad shitty exercise, you always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. It wasn't just like that. It was just like, sit away from all the girls. Was he just shy? I don't know. She talks to boys all the time. Is it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine the opposite sex? Oh wait, maybe. Yes, you're just the guy spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? The law doesn't say that. So, I never really saw that kind of girl. Always account as man, a true bullet section of your handbook. Thanks. Now, bath. I'm mistaken, there's another person here. No. I had to talk to Miss Gamble. I don't know her name. You know, all those jokes I was making about how easy it's going to voice out of characters, I didn't quite want them all to die so soon. Whatever, I guess. Yeah, I believe you have. The warehouse. Ah, it's you, my most favorite character. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need of a whole life. From Ruth and clothes to toilets, there's an endless supply to choose from. See that, I haven't found anything over this the case.
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were gonna ask me that. I comment the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see you getting this point, please. Did you find something? Well, where of the 10 of you and only of you?
Actually,
Let's let us follow your materials into the warehouse. What, really?
indeed.
This is right for nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket in a bag in a hurry, but it was almost like she was trying to hide it. Well, and just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
It seems she was merely stalking up to go exercise in the morning, but it appears to ignore the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would ever have happened. Get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of a track jacket or duffel bag. Celeste says he saw a material carried. I mean, the killer must have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account is managed to the truth. Bullet sucks in your handbook. Now, while there is one overly obvious target, I don't know if sees it. It could merely just be mixed misdirection. No. Yeah, the pool had a green door. I just missed it last time. That nurse's room still hasn't been opened up yet, though, which is unfortunate. But what is this place again? Oh, it's just this place. Oh, hi, man.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
What's up, dude? I haven't done anything myself, have to say. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. There's a mailbox here on the side. I took Leo and Sayaka's e-handbooks. Most of the handbooks of any dead students are brought into the mailbox somehow. So is loaning your ebook to suit handbook to no student is strictly prohibited. Lending is against the rules. In other words, there's no problem with borrowing one. And it looks like Leon's handbook refuses to turn on. By according to Makoma, Winnie, it's to be broken. But this really unrelated to the case. By the way, somehow it really still bothers me. That's all. Let's go. Poo, 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 poo. Poo. There you go. I'll try the boys' locker room first because that was I've never been there. Oh, it's you.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Hey man, I just got evidence revealing the identity of the Zigor Prince.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Yeah, that's all you find. That just yes.
That's it.
But
I'm
I
sure of
guarantee
it.
what I found was still a killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Tornado. Is that what we have to look at here? Oh, there's a door. And another... This place is rather boring compared to the other one. I'm gonna say, Blink Game seems to be the same stuff. Except for missing, like, that carpet has a stain there. It's a strange stain on the carpet. Which is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the 2 section in your handbook. I'm gonna take a look at... Yeah. I'm gonna take a look at that, true bullet. Wanna come the file? The body... Okay, so it was just discovered, so... There's no saying whether he was killed there. He could have been killed in here, I'm not gonna lie, it's a suspect. Oh, poster. This poster. It's probably a boy band called Tornado. Someone doesn't quite manage to fit in the boys' locker room. He's one of the monitors Marco put on. Right now it's just showing the school class. I break it, Marco might come in and punish me. Surveillance camera. Someone's using the cameras while people die. Once it gets on my nerves, I better leave it alone. Oh yeah, the door. The pool itself. Leeches. Oh, I have to go around this room. I am on water. I didn't notice that. Yes, it's a locker. Yes, I'm just kind of cool in the locker. Guess not. Oh. I thought there might be some sort of duffel bag in there, but whatever. Yeah, beautiful. I was thinking that maybe there'd be a duffel bag at the bottom of the pool, but if I was a killer, I wouldn't just throw it there. It's way too obvious. Missing gun. Like, the stain is in the same place.
Damn.
Joe's presence here was especially weak, her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To tell us as a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What all that you do? Beast do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Okay, good for you. Have some Cheerios. Have some Cheerios. No, real confidence of being weak. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Big Carter, we cause an investigation. Humanly speaking.
However,
Get going. There's something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation. What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Cheo's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. I want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I would pray for your success. With that Gotem turning up the girl's locker room. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. Cheo's handbook is missing. That explains a lot. Cheerios e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Cheerio. Cheerio, chaps. Koito said I should have examined the body one more time. I guess I said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, about to get shot anyway. That's it. No hands, no bound with some kind of rope. Rope is used to pop up in a kind of crucifix position. Look. Rope has a plug. Okay, so it's an extension cord, which it's Two. Oh my goodness. Two. Oh jeez. It's a plug. Wait, so this isn't a rope at all. The more thing about it, that's the only thing that concerns me. Sure, it's fatal injury is a blow to the head. Which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think about too much about either of them. But means he couldn't have been killed or hanging, but yeah. Looking in. Poking through the jack. It seems we get after poking through the genocide jack file. Something's not quite right. Is it the scissors? What does this all mean? It's the lack of scissors. Status of the dead body has been added to 2 bullet stocks in the handbook. Well, one thing that's most likely to tie these mysteries together is 2 nature the rope that was used to spin Cheerio. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look over just that Jack case one more time. Yeah, it's the library. Oh. Dumbbell. Yeah. Big blood stain. Burn to his camp. Montgomery files and the fatal. Yeah. They got a body again or something? His pants are bound to look like some kind of rope, but it's actually not rope at all. Extension cord. Yeah, okay. A poster? Look, it's not the bloodstained poster. The blood's not the most noteworthy part, but the big red swimsuit model is certainly noticeable too. Those locker room would seem to kind of place to find something like this. Oh wait, that reminds me. The poster in the locker room is... That's right, what's ashamed about this? The boys' locker room is a poster of a popular boy band, and the girls' locker room is a poster of the big chested swimmer model. Could the posters have been switched? Which one of that? But if they were, then why? What reason would it had? Because she was killed in the boys' locker room and the blood hit that poster. I played too much Phoenix Wright. I know this. I guess talking to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. Which would be interesting. Would be an interesting fact. Because this takes away the limit. Well, I mean, it wasn't much of a limit, but only the girls were doing this. It could be that maybe. Well, it could have been girl using Leon's scanner in that one, and somehow broke it. 2 locker room posters, yeah. You know about the locker rooms. It's been a long time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, side?
Of course.
Use it nearly every day since it opened up, since he and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Maybe the posters in the boys' locker room could have been switched.
I'm sorry.
So, I can't really say. I've never paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However,
but there is something that's bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's a nice quality, but I don't have a lot of the options. I use protein powder, coffee, and down a glass of it to exercise. You know, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and left a stain. Aha! Stain? I don't see the stain in the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain just disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. Still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain to begin with. Okay, so this kind of confirms what I said earlier. She was most certainly killed in the boys' locker room. This means the same man to 2 bullet sections of the handbook. These are obvious hints. I played Phoenix Wright, and some of those hints are not obvious. Yeah, boy, leave it. Oh yeah, back to the archive first. Stick layer dust. Yeah, no clue here. Guess not. Yeah, the extension cord has been unplugged. Put turn on. Oh, I see. Not plugged in. No, its cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. Last time I saw it was definitely on it. It was definitely right here. I was like, Balkan was using an extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Yeah, boy. Oh. Is it in here? That's not what I meant to do. Intriguing, but me not becoming target. No, well, it is. Thank you very much. When the box is empty, the extension cord wasn't there before. We'll take another look at GSI Jack's case file. No, it's under somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Someone take it out of the archive. The only one who would do something like that. I can't think of anyone but Bakia. Oh boy. Well, it is pretty...
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for!
The class trial!
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Be the class trial, or... It's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Well, with that cliffhanger, we have to leave it off. It's interesting because we have like an extremely obvious target this time. Everything I've been looking at leads up to her. But it very well could not have been. There's some random questions like questions that are unanswered, like why are we here? Well, to exercise in the boys' room, because it's obviously where it is. Because, like, I don't know why she would do that. Because, I mean, obviously, we know it's happened because, you know, the carpets, the freaking poster swap, which I'm assuming it's a poster swap. I'm just going to assume that it is. And, you know, the personality of Bloody Jack, and obviously split personality Sayaka, I forget her name. Koito, I think? There's a lot of questions here that haven't been answered. But I'm getting real tired, so with that out of the way, I think that we leave this for now where it is. And I'll see you guys next time when we have another court case. Oh, this is now 90 minutes long. Anyway, bye.